In 2007, a former computer technician working as a contractor waited in a busy area of the Houston airport to meet with someone he believed to be a representative of a foreign government. In his pocket, he held a thumb drive containing privacy-sensitive information for personnel stationed at a military base in the United States. The meeting took place and the contractor sold the thumb drive for $500. Unfortunately, he barely had the chance to put the money in his wallet before he found out he was actually dealing with an undercover FBI agent. The contractor was immediately arrested and charged with unauthorized use of Privacy Act records and aggravated identity theft for financial gain. The first two charges carry a maximum sentence of 5 years in prison, and the latter an additional 2. Both counts also include a maximum fine of $250,000 each. Months later, a federal judge sentenced the contractor to 7 years in prison.
In this course, you will learn the basic requirements under the DON Privacy Program, why it is critical to protect the PII of our personnel, and how we handle this sensitive information. By the end of this course, you will be able to determine your rights and responsibilities under the program, identify PII in your workplace, determine what is required to collect and maintain PII, protect PII by learning how to identify areas where sensitive data is particularly susceptible and describe measures to mitigate those risks. Respond to PII breaches using the appropriate procedures according to policy, and know where to go to get assistance or for more information. In the 1970s, concerns over the quantity of information collected about individuals by the U.S. government, its use and potential misuse or loss, received a lot of public attention. Congress believed it was important to establish a law to govern the protection of an individual's PII. As a result, the Privacy Act of 1974 was enacted. The Privacy Act has 4 basic objectives: to restrict disclosure of PII, to grant individuals access to records maintained on themselves, to grant individuals the right to correct records that are not accurate, relevant, timely, or complete, and to establish a code of fair information practices to regulate the collection, maintenance, use, and dissemination of PII on individuals. In other words, as an individual, you have rights. You have the right to know what information is collected about you, how it will be used and by whom, to have it corrected if it is wrong, and to have it protected from unauthorized disclosure to others. As DON military, civilian, and contractor personnel, you also have responsibilities to only collect and maintain PII about individuals when authorized to do so, to only collect the information that is necessary, to inform the individual from whom the information is collected of the authority to collect the information, the principal purposes and uses for the collection, to whom it will be disclosed, and the effects on the individual if they do not provide the information. This is accomplished by providing a Privacy Act statement to the individual at the time of collection. To ensure that the information maintained is accurate, relevant, timely, and complete. To ensure that PII collected and maintained by the DON is kept confidential and is protected against misuse, loss, or breach. And to know what to do if you suspect misuse or if there is a loss or breach.